So if you're looking for inspiration to keep on with your fast and to make it through it, we just have one thing for you guys. That's so good.
It's so good.
Pizza.
Congratulations on your progress so far in your fast.
Keep it up.
Good job so far.
We're doing a 3-day fast.
We're gonna starve.
I'm scared.
We're doomed! Yeah, we're doomed. 3 days, keeping the coffee, black coffee, nothing else for 3 days to see how this works out.
We don't want to deal with those caffeine headaches on top of not eating.
No one wants a headache. Wish us luck, and let's see how this goes.
I am so hungry.
Oh my. Minor headache.
I'm super concerned.
It's been a blast.
I'm very worried.
You're very worried.
Very. So why are we not eating for 3 days? The main reason I want to do this, I have never gone a day without food in my life. I do want to experience what it's like to be hungry. You know, with the way this country is going, sometimes I wonder what would happen, like if we got in a situation where you just didn't have food for a little bit. I want to know what it's like in this safe space and not figure that out when we're out there trying to survive or whatever. You know, zombie apocalypse. So I really wanted to experience what it was like to be hungry.
You won't be hungry. You'll be eating brains.
Yes. How about you, Beardington?
I'm more interested in like the mental aspect of it. Yes, there's definitely physical benefits to it. Your body starts using up all the sugar in your liver and stored up in your muscles, and kind of starts, as you keep going, it starts cleaning out those like damaged cells. And if you have an excess of bacteria or yeast in your system, it starts eating all that up for energy because you don't have food. This is all really cool stuff, but what I really want out of that is like the mental experience of seeing what you're like without food. Like everyone thinks they're their own person. I am just this way. What am I like when I don't have food? You know, like how much of who I am is having food, and how much food impacts what I'm like and how I act and how I feel. And am I calmer? Am I more anxious? How much of my energy is dependent on the food I'm getting? You know, how relaxed is food stressing me out, or is food relaxing me? You know?
Very good questions.
So that's my thing.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Come on, come check the contents of our fridge. Good opportunity to clean. Day one.
Day one.
It's 2:07.
And you're starving.
I am so hungry. I woke up hungry. You woke up hungry.
I woke up hungry. I think it was just amped up for what's happening. Like,
I'm excited about like just having a brand new experience in life. I'm so old, you know. I'm just at that age where just everything is.
but you're all excited. There's no concerns. You're loving this so far.
I'm super concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I am so hungry. I'm like, it just feels unnatural to not be eating. Like, I have this feeling, and I'm like, well, no, I'm supposed to eat. I'm a human. I'm supposed to eat.
Right.
And it feels wrong that I'm not eating. It feels wrong, and it's, instead of the clarity I've heard about, I am so distracted because I'm so hungry. I can't think about anything else. How about you? How you doing?
I'm mildly hungry. I'm fine. Sorry.
Do you have any concerns?
Not really. Like, I just think it's going to be annoying, and I think there's going to be this, like, oh no, it's really getting, you know, it's really going to be annoying to be X amount of hungry, whatever it adds up to, and then it's going to pass, and then we're going to be fine.
That's what you keep telling me anyways.
But I've done this before.
And I have not.
And I should clarify, I have an idea of how it works for me, although it's been a long time. You've never done this, so...
Yeah. A whole new world!
You find out it takes you 5 days to get over the hunger. You'll never... You basically just live in hunger while you're fasting.
I'm very worried. It is time to take our body measurements. I'm measuring my belly to see if it's any different from day 1 to day 3. See if there's any bloat difference or anything like that. Last time I measured, it was at 41 inches. Let's see where I'm at now. Honey, did you want to measure me? Come on over. The fat, just the fat.
Just the fat?
Yeah, we're measuring bloat.
Right. Yeah. Oh my. 39 3/4.
Okay, look, because I was at 41 before. 39.
Because the no sugar thing's been working.
Yes, because we're in the middle of our no sugar challenge as well. Oh yeah! You ready for your turn?
Alright.
Do you remember what you were at before?
No, but we wrote it down somewhere.
Okay. I'm not. I can do it. 42 and a half, about.
Okay.
42 and a half. And we'll see.
How much it changes.
Yes. I am bringing the scale 181.0, and for body fat 24.2. 181.0. I was averaging 185, so yeah.
207.2. 29.6.
Just checking in on day 1. It is 8:32 p.m. The rest of the day has been pretty chill, just kind of calm, and the hunger is there, and we go in waves of like really wanting food, but no headaches or anything, just kind of chill. So I'm going to bed now, you know. I'm tired and cold. I guess that's something. Tired and cold. Alright, good night. Alright, it is day 2, midday, like almost noon I think. And we are starting to not feel so hot.
Minor headache problems, yeah. That's okay. I mean, it's part of the process. It's a really normal, expected thing.
Yours has been pretty bad.
Well, what's interesting is like you had a harder time yesterday.
Mentally, I was very distracted.
Yeah, you couldn't focus, couldn't do, it really impacted you yesterday, and today it hits me a little harder. We're hoping for the tomorrow energy burst that the good time everyone talks about.
Yeah.
Day 3.
It seems like a long ways away though, because even after that, you have to get through that whole day and can't eat again until Thursday morning.
Yeah.
My head is starting to feel like, I think I am getting...
You're starting to get the headache?
Yeah, it feels like stuffy in a way. Like I can't think clearly.
Yeah. That like drained feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a thick drained feeling.
So far, I haven't really liked this all that much. How about you?
It's been a blast.
Liar. Here's to hoping for tomorrow.
It's been a blast of information. That they don't want to do this again. So how you doing?
Not so good.
Not so good?
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, a little headachy. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've been this like wiped out or out of it, and like this is a whole new way. And I think I'm really red because I got sunburned today. So maybe that's, I don't know.
You're sun tired and you're hungry?
Sun tired and yeah. Yeah, I know we've been talking about, can we even do tomorrow? Will we be able to make it?
I think it just depends on how tomorrow is, you know.
Yeah.
They say third day, a lot better. Great. We'll see. You know, right now it doesn't feel like a lot better. So.
I know we're so excited to just be able to go to bed and try to be passed out for this.
Yeah. Wake up tomorrow feeling better or feeling worse enough that maybe we'll just cave in.
We'll see. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it hurts.
No, it's all good. Hope you feel better.
Thanks. Alright, it is day 3.
Day 3.
And a little episode happened last night.
Didn't make it to day 3.
What happened, honey?
Oh, Woke up, headache just got progressively worse and worse. Woke up in the middle of the night, extremely weak, thought I was going to pass out. Had to lay down on the floor to avoid hitting the floor. Was just laying there, cold sweat, couldn't move, couldn't get up. It was kind of rough. So.
It was terrifying, is what it was. So I fed you some raisins and some chips.
Yeah, some old chips and leftover chips, and then some raisins for the sugar, which worked pretty well. It fixed the cold sweat and gave me enough strength that I could move around a little bit, and took a little bit of the headache away, and then I just crawled back into bed and I was out. 2 days. I made it 2 days.
Yeah. And you had some cereal this morning.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Yeah, I'm done with the fast.
So you did some research to see what was going on.
Different people have different reactions to hypoglycemia? Yeah, the low blood sugar. So if some people it's just a headache and they're fine, and some people have more severe symptoms. I'm just one of those people. To be fair, it took so little food to fix the big problem. There's no way I got enough energy from that tiny little bit in order to fix the problem. So it was more or less just get it above a certain threshold, and all of a sudden it was fine. I was still probably low blood sugar and all this stuff. And
you will not be doing that again for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more research before I go back down this road again. But you're doing fine.
Yeah, but my symptoms have been very strong feeling heartbeats, which I just have not been enjoying. I don't like that. It's freaking me out. And I still feel kind of foggy in the back of my head. So since you're done, I think I will eat a chip or two and ease back into it.
Okay.
So we should see, I know I measured you this morning, but for the sake of the camera,
Okay.
about 42. The perfect number.
There we go. Right.
Okay.
39 and a half.
Okay. I lost a quarter
inch. But you lost, this is going to be the question, we both lost a decent amount of weight. How much of it ended up being water weight versus how much of it, because they always say fasting you can lose a lot of weight, but if you just lose water weight, what's the point? Because you're just gonna come right back. No one cares about losing water weight except people weighing in for their UFC fight or something. No one cares.
Yeah, you lost how many pounds you said?
I was down to 202 this morning, 202 even.
Yeah, you were at 207 and you ended at 202.
Okay, 5 pounds.
I was at 182.8, ending at 177.2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my chip, really old chips. Really stale chip. Here's our first real meal back to the land of the living. Dintian rice. You excited?
Yes, I'm very excited. So, fast is over. We had the pizza. We celebrated. If you haven't done it in a long time, I'd say try one of those intermittent fast days, those 16-hour fast things. Then maybe work your way up to a 24-hour fast that you do a few times. And
we sure did want to get through the third day to try to get the rewards from that, but it didn't really seem safe for us at the time.
Yeah. You were still struggling with it. Maybe some point in the third day you'd have, oh wow, this is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't happening. It was just scaling right back up again.
What do you guys think? What's been your experience with this?
Right.
Has anyone had a headache like he's had, that bad? So while it was not the best experience, I am glad that personally I did it just so I could know what it was like and just experience something new. I'm glad I did, and I probably won't want to do it again for a long time, but I am glad I did it.
Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile experience. I think I would actually be interested in, even though I had the harder time with it, I think I'd be interested in
work our bodies up to it.
Work up to it, maybe every month do one where it's all right, I won't eat until dinner, and then after a little while, like I just will have once a month where I don't eat that day. I mentally wanted food on the first day. I physically needed food on the second day.
And I think it made us appreciate so much, like taste and food and flavor.
I didn't think one time or crave one moment for a vegetable. All I wanted was meat and like carbs.
And that reminds me like how much I personally would rely on food as a source of comfort. Like we had a stressful family situation come up, and it's funny looking back, like before I would have like grabbed a beer. Now that we're not drinking, I would have grabbed a bowl of ice cream.
Yeah.
Now that we're in our sugar-free month right now. Now that we're not doing that, I would just eat snacks. But now we couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
And so I actually
You don't even have. It's not even like. It's not. Oh, I'd just have a beer. Beer's my outlet. It's like something's your outlet. You know.
yeah.
You always, no matter every time you remove something, something possibly equally as bad fills its like oh, it's something else. Oh, it's ice cream. Ice cream's not as bad for you as beer. When the bowl is this big, when it's half a carton.
Yes. Okay. Not half a carton. A quarter.
I didn't say half a gallon. I said half a carton.
And so since I didn't have those things this
Yeah.
time, I went to like Netflix, and that was my coping for that. And that's my comfort. Those things are not gonna satisfy in the end.
That-
It reminded me there is that hole in your heart that nothing in this world is gonna satisfy.
Yeah,
And I know a lot of people have spiritual experiences with fasting.
it's true.
I didn't this time, but I didn't push for it either. That's, I could have if I wanted to, but it's like that hole should be filled with God. For myself personally, that is what should be filling that hole, and I did not do that.
You always have this distraction, whether it was a beer that would chemically distract in the past, or whether it's ice cream that just gives you that dopamine rush and you feel so good with it, or whether it's snack food.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Right?
And if you want to see how the rest of our sugar fast, our sugar break of a month goes,
Yeah.
subscribe so that you do not miss it. And also leave a comment below about your personal experiences with fasting, and if you would ever do it if you haven't.
Yeah, do that.
Bye.
Bye.